We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On first down, it's McNair. Out to the front, complete to his running back. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
When a linebacker is able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Here's McNair. C.J. Anderson, the intended target. And now it's third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. In motion, the tight end. Out of the gun, it's McNair.
Let me get that.
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Antoine Bethea.
Oh, Bethea?
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones.
You stole my pick, Bethea.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Anybody in my brain is?
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here.
Ooh, that's goal, Blunt.
6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid.
Come on, coach.
Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. Brandon, now we find out what their definition of commitment is. They've run it on the first 2 plays. Do they come back and do it again? They're that much closer to getting into the end zone.
Yeah, inching closer and really knocking on the door now. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. LeGarrette Blount taking it in. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Ooh,
and they started a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Come on, man.
Maximizing opportunities.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
That was a nice completion on an out route. And those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
On 1st and 10, McNair.
Good pass, homie.
And he's brought down after a good gain. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Minnesota 1st down. McNair looking for a first down throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the gun, here's McNair.
Ooh, good route. Good route. That was a nice route right there.
To get it to their 30-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now a carry. It's C.J. Anderson.
Ah, they took my big hit. Come on, man.
He's taken down right at the 25. The whole bevy of Patriots there that time to bring him down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, McNair.
Oh, they just worked. They just worked.
What a grab. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session. If he said, hey, run that one back.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again. And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now McNair. He goes underneath for Anderson.
Open, bro.
On the pickup, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a check now with Charles Davis on Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. And he's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
What's up, lady?
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
2nd and goal from the 7th. So they'll try again with Anderson.
No, not y'all.
Get him down here about the 5-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now McNair, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
I don't know anymore.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now. And they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And able to get this one across the
Now, are you serious? Anybody out there hearing this? I came in the game to live for 6 months like that. Serious.
You got a big guy like that in your backfield who runs as a big man and breaks tackles. It is paramount for a defense to have extra defenders in his vicinity at all times. You got to figure he's going to break through the first guy. You're going to need tackles 2, 3, 4 in order to get him down. Because if you don't, he can continue to run and run it really, really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Work this with emotion.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
It's not a character trait of mine.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this.
All I ever wanted was somebody to get this.
On first down, Stafford here.
This is my call on the
Walker with a grab, left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the strategy was evident there.
But I guess
Get your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice
Oh, what?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
You gotta do get a record deal when your things start moving.
But I've seen a lot of that kind of impact
People
because
thinking that
they don't
artists
run
doing that,
like a big back should.
for
Get
years.
behind their pads, as they like to say, lower center of gravity, and knock people backwards. Sometimes they run too upright and take too many hits.
I
Not
need
this
this.
guy.
I
He knows how to
y'all,
get
I
low,
need
break
this. And
tackles,
if I
and gain
put my
additional
veins,
yardage.
if you cut me, I'ma
Defense really
bleed
showing
it.
respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time they're able to bottle them up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining
I'm a Christian,
here
but I'm not
before
perfect.
we get to
Don't tell me
halftime.
to calm down. I'm calm now. Listen, I'm just working.
Shift together here from the D-line. Walker, the tight end, in motion. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got room.
Go, what?
And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they're certainly running the ball pretty well on this drive, and all I remember as a secondary guy was if you're making a lot of tackles in the game, that's usually not good for your defense. You've got to figure out how to keep things in front of you because you know there's 3 levels. Defensive line, linebackers, and into the secondary. And if the 3rd level's leading you...
And another timeout called by the Vikings now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out here in the eye. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Come on, Blunt.
No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's gonna leave them with a 4th and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And Gano's kick right through. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Barely we're going to get right back to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in court. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
Stafford. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme.
Come on.
Pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Second down following the run. Here's Stafford now on second down. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And they'll run it here.
Good stuff.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
There we go, Blunt. First down.
Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now with the play clock
down to
2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On first and 10, Stafford.
With a young kid.
Completion good for 3, and it's second down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And some space here.
Go, Blunt!
Touchdown, Patriots. LeGarrette Blunt, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned.
That was my fault. Good run over, home. Dang, that was my fault, bro.
Sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Come on,
on second down, McNair.
Good defense, Leota.
Back incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So third and medium here, 3rd and 5.
Hey, Patsy.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
No, sir. It's that D.
Do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
No,
the
sir.
Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
GG home.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll lose
My man, Ryan commit for every guy.
A loss of a full 3 yards. And
My man Blunt still out there.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. On the toss.
Oh, that's Blunt. That's sir.
Into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blount scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And he puts it through. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. The
Get it,
a
man.
few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen.
Marcus Cooper, good hit, boy.
Pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener.
Oh, good play, good play.
You're all positioned to do so.
Now he's gonna
That's me. Let me get that.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Leotis McKelvin. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll
good game, Holmes.
Up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Good work to pick up 7 yards there.
No bull, man. This Blunt like that, man. He run everything over.
It's really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're
Man, I played against this dude 2 times, man. And every game I played against Blunt, he ran me over. I said, I got to get him.
That's when you have success running the football.
Bro, I think I paid like $250K for him.
Time for a break.
Yeah, he worth it, man.
On EA Sports after this. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Yeah, this his trucking like a 97, I think.
2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And he'll push his way up to about the 44.
This LeGarrette Blount a bruiser, man. I probably had him for like 5 games, though.
The offense is in total control right now. And while they don't want to be in anything close to a hurry-up, they want to make sure they do things with discipline now. Get to the line of scrimmage, line up correctly, Take time off the clock, snap the ball late in the play clock, and run the game out. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense, finding a way to create.
Man, I was over here dying laughing, man. There was one play you sent the house. It still took the whole team to bring them down.
Johnny Hacker now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And he didn't quite have the spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense.
I just started playing much, man.
They've lost this one. Their offense.
My overall like a 90 now. No, this is my first time ever playing.
Yeah, sometimes teams
it's actually, it's real fun, man. It's better than regular, better than playing regulars, man.
He knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
And it showed.
Get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like
he could truck, but he's slow. That's the only thing about him, man.
Mainly because people were worried about the quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice jump.
He's going to have to eat this when it's
My man Keekly said, oh, you ain't trucking me.
Behind the line, and that's a loss of a yard. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to run.
Oh, come on.
C.J. Anderson, 30.
He's going to give up a touchdown at the end of the game.
A little bit of a consolation.
Come on, man.
He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some
good game,
players are really happy with that score.
And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's...
Oh, man, that girl blunt, man.